get ready to kickstart your journey to wellness with the ultimate guide in town. Welcome to Wellness Unleashed with Doc Stone. Join us as we journey through the realms of natural healing, where ancient wisdom meets modern science. Prepare to be inspired by stories of transformation and triumph. With Doc Stone as your guide, discover the power of holistic living and the joy of reclaiming your health. Prepare for a whirlwind adventure through the world of holistic wellness. From fitness freaks to spiritual gurus, we've got something for everyone. So grab your sneakers, your yoga mat, or just your sense of curiosity, and let's dive headfirst into a world of wellness wonders. Wellness Unleashed with Doc Stone. Your path to a vibrant life starts now. Well, hello everybody. Good evening and welcome to this episode of Wellness Unleashed with Doc Stone. I am your host, Doc Stone, and I am very excited to welcome you to this evening's episode. I hope that all of you are doing well, that you are healthy and living the most vibrant life possible. Before we get started with tonight's show, as always, we want to thank our sponsors. First of all, Aerostream TV Network, the network that this show is aired on. And just a reminder, we've talked about it the last couple of weeks, but we are looking for other show hosts, whether it is in the health space, the leadership space, the business space, real estate, finance, cooking show. If you have a dream of having your own show that is available on all of the large streaming platforms and video on demand, we have spots available, and for a limited time there are some spots available where you don't have to pay any network fees. We're partnering with potential show hosts to help them to get started. First year on us, we won't charge you a cent. Also brought to you by Doc Stone's Natural Medicine and Wellness, where we are helping to make wellness natural, make your health natural. And of course, we want to remind you about the GiveBucks app for earning and giving back to your community. Totally free to download. Just use the QR code on the screen, download it, use the invitation code Jeremy Stone, all lowercase, all one word, because you do have to have an invitation code to set up your free account. Totally free to use. And every time you make your everyday purchases at a participating merchant, you earn money, and your charity of your choice that's participating in the program also earns money. So we are grateful for all of these sponsors and happy to share their information with you. Be sure to check in the show notes for more information, or reach out and we'll be happy to share that with you. So tonight I'm excited to talk about a much talked about recently topic. You've probably heard the term the mind-gut or the brain-gut axis, and you may not really understand exactly what that is or why that's important to you and to your health. And so we're going to dive into that this evening and share information on exactly that. What exactly is this mind-gut axis, and what's the connection between your gut and your mind, and how does your gut influence the things that your brain does? So we're going to talk about that brain gut axis tonight, and hopefully that the information that we share is going to be beneficial to you. As always, just the disclaimers: we're not treating on this show. We're not giving medical advice or diagnoses or anything like that. This is purely for education and entertainment purposes only. If you are experiencing some type of medical issue, please make sure that you reach out to your licensed healthcare practitioner and have that checked out. So let's get going. I want you to imagine this. Imagine that your mood isn't just a matter of your mind. It's deeply involved in your gut, intertwined with the health of your gut. In fact, over 90% of serotonin, the happy hormone, you've probably heard of serotonin, right? It's the happy hormone is produced within the digestive system. That's 90% of your happy hormone that is actually made not in your brain, but in your digestive system. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the gut-brain axis, exploring how this intricate communication network shapes our mental and emotional well-being. And here's something that I want you to think about as we dig into this. If you've experienced any kind of a mood disorder, whether it be depression, anxiety, those types of things, I want you to begin to believe and to understand that it's not all in your head, but it actually could be starting in your gut. And oftentimes with clients, we can help them to find some relief from those mood disorders if we address what's happening in their gut. So we're going to help you to get in touch with how to support your mental and emotional well-being by addressing your digestive system. So the gut-brain axis it's a two-way superhighway. I want you to think about it as a highway. There's information that goes up. There's stuff that goes up to the brain from the gut, and there's stuff that goes from the brain down into the gut. It's a constant dialogue. They're always talking to each other, influencing everything from digestion and immunity to mood, anxiety, and even cognitive function. So let's explore this gut-brain axis a little bit. You have this nerve called the vagus nerve. It's at the heart of the communication between the brain and the gut. It's the longest cranial nerve in our bodies. It goes all the way down from your head all the way down to the bottom. So it's like a super fast information highway, transmitting signals back and forth constantly between the gut and the brain. This constant exchange influences digestion, heart rate, and even how we experience emotions like fear and anxiety. So inside the gut, we have the microbiome. Now let's talk about this incredible world within us. It's a vast community of microorganisms living in our gut, and it plays a starring role in this gut-brain connection. So it's not just simply your intestines or your stomach that is communicating with the brain. It's the organisms that live inside of them. These tiny organisms produce what's called neurotransmitters, and they influence our immune system and even communicate directly with the brain, impacting our mood and behavior. Did you know that your gut is a major neurotransmitter factory? It produces key players like serotonin, often called the happiness hormone, as we talked about, dopamine, associated with pleasure and reward, and GABA, a calming neurotransmitter. Imbalances in these neurotransmitters, often linked to gut dysbiosis, that means an imbalance of your gut, can contribute to anxiety, depression, and even cognitive decline. So what's the connection between gut health and mental health? Research is increasingly showing a strong connection between gut health and mood disorders. Studies have found that individuals with depression often exhibit alterations in their gut microbiome, characterized by an overgrowth of certain bacteria and a decrease in others. This is dysbiosis. This imbalance can contribute to inflammation and neurotransmitter imbalances, further exacerbating depressive symptoms. A landmark study published in 2023 in the journal eBiomedicine found that individuals with major depressive disorder had significantly lower levels of beneficial gut bacteria compared to healthy controls. These findings suggest a potential role for gut microbiota in the development and progression of depression. So these trillions of organisms inside of your digestive system are wreaking havoc if it's not in balance with your brain, and could be at the root cause of your mood disorder, whether it be depression or it be anxiety. It may not be all in your head. Anxiety and gut health are closely intertwined. Conditions like irritable bowel syndrome and inflammatory bowel disease, that's IBS and IBD, are frequently accompanied by anxiety symptoms. In fact, anxiety can worsen your symptoms in there because you're suffering, and so it increases your anxiety. It creates a vicious cycle. This bidirectional relationship highlights the importance of addressing both gut and mental health concerns. You may have heard a phrase that all disease starts in the gut. What you might be surprised to learn today is that it's not just disease in other parts of your body, but it's behavioral and emotional issues that can start in your gut as well. Beyond mood, gut health significantly impacts our cognitive function. Studies have explored the link between gut microbiota and cognitive decline in neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. So, what's that mean? That means that a healthy gut may play a crucial role in supporting brain health and cognitive function throughout our lifespan. If someone is beginning to experience symptoms of Alzheimer's, or even better yet, in order to help to prevent the onset or the progression of Alzheimer's or other cognitive decline diseases, it's important that we begin to address the gut health at an early age. Emerging research suggests that certain gut bacteria may produce compounds that protect the brain from inflammation and oxidative stress, crucial factors in cognitive decline. These findings point towards the potential for gut-targeted interventions to improve cognitive function in aging populations. So how can you improve your gut health for better mental well-being? Well, first of all, dietary. Your diet is so important to the health of your microbiome, your gut overall. And so nourishing your gut starts with your plate. That's where it all begins. Focus on a diet rich in whole foods, including fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein. We talk about diet almost every episode on this show because it is where it all starts. These foods provide a diverse range of nutrients that support a healthy microbiome. It's also important to incorporate fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut into your diet. These foods are rich in probiotics, beneficial bacteria that can help restore balance to your gut. Don't forget the prebiotics. Lots of people know about probiotics, but they don't know prebiotics. Some common foods that are good prebiotics are onions and garlic and bananas, and they act as food for your beneficial bacteria in your gut. So when you think about probiotics, I want you to think about the prebiotics as well. Probiotics are the organisms, the bacteria for your microbiome, but the prebiotics are the things that those probiotics, those organisms eat in order to survive and to carry out the function within your body that they are there to do. So very important that you think about both probiotics and prebiotics. And then think about some lifestyle factors. So stress management. Chronic stress wreaks havoc on your gut. It causes inflammation and leaky gut. So practice stress-reducing techniques like yoga and meditation and deep breathing exercises to calm both your mind and your gut. Don't forget exercise. Physical activity isn't just good for your body, it's fantastic for your gut too. Exercise improves gut motility, it reduces inflammation, and can even promote the growth of beneficial bacteria. And then something else that we talk a lot about here is supplementation. You know, while diet and lifestyle are key, supplements like probiotics and prebiotics can provide additional support for gut health. Other things to bring if you do experience gut dysbiosis. There's other herbs and supplements that we can recommend to help you to seal up that gut and to improve your gut health and reduce inflammation inside your gut. It's crucial that you consult with a healthcare professional or coach or practitioner before you start any new supplements to ensure that they are right for you. I always say test, don't guess. And that's why we offer in our practice the highest level, the most advanced functional medicine testings from qualified, certified, accredited laboratories so that we can figure out exactly what it is. We don't want you flushing your money down on supplements that aren't going to help you or might even cause you some more other health concerns. We want to help you to get to the root cause of your issues. So I want you to think about this, that your stomach's not just about digesting food. It is a huge contributing factor to your immune system. It is connected to building your neurotransmitters needed for your brain. Dysbiosis or leaky gut and leaky gut can cause autoimmune disorders. So it creates and if you have a leaky gut, you can allow different antigens through into your bloodstream to get to your brain. It causes brain inflammation. It causes cognitive decline. Gut dysbiosis also causes different forms of anxiety and depression. So as you begin to think about your health, if you're experiencing any kind of mental issues, if you're experiencing emotional issues or behavioral issues, maybe it's time that you take a look at what's happening inside of your gut health. So I hope that you've found this information today to be helpful, that you are begin to realize that maybe what's happening in your brain isn't starting in your brain, and maybe you are looking for ways to address that or to improve your health. Well, if you are, I'm going to leave a link in the show notes today where you can order 24 hours a day from home our most advanced gut health functional medicine lab testing. We send it straight to your house. You collect the sample there, you send it back, and we will begin to look at to see if maybe what's happening in your head is connected to what's happening in your gut. So until next week's episode, I hope that you'll focus on your gut health to improve your brain health, and I wish you well. And please make sure that you share and that you like, you subscribe, everything, wherever platform you're on. Better. We want you to live the most vibrantly healthy life that you can. So until next week. Thank you for watching Wellness Unleashed with Doc Stone on the AeroStream TV network. The opinions expressed by the host and guests of this show are theirs and not the opinions of the network or our sponsors. None of the information shared on today's episode should be taken as medical advice. Statements have not been approved by the FDA or any other governmental authority. And if you're experiencing any kind of illness or wellness issue, you are encouraged to consult with your licensed healthcare practitioner. And we do appreciate you watching our show and look forward to seeing you on the next episode.